So, I recently watched the series Halo on Paramount Plus, and I really enjoyed it. I checked what day new episodes were going to drop, and I watched them that day. And I never care enough about a TV show to do that. I was talking about it to anyone who would listen. Really, I was hyped for it. And then I see people online, on Reddit, on YouTube, talking about it, and they did not seem to like it, at all. It was taking some real heat from the haters. I was stunned. Like, no, there must be some mistake. The show I saw was good. Maybe not perfect, but it was good. So I wanted to talk about it here, and discuss some of the things I loved. And I have arranged those things into a numbered list. This list will contain spoilers. Number 1. The Covenant. The troops, the weapons, the ships. They gave us a whole variety and I loved them. We've got elites by the shipload. Grunts, jackals. A hunter out of its armour. A brute. And they all look great and sound great. And they are packing a nice variety of hardware. And they give us some pretty impactful depictions of the firepower versus humans. And versus Spartans. We get a bunch of our favourite ship types. Banshees. Covenant dropships, with both Spirits and Phantoms. A Covenant corvette. And CCS class battlecruiser. I have always enjoyed the Covenant's design, and they are looking great here. Number 2. The UNSC Forces. I love the effort that went into the design of the props and costuming. The Spartans are looking cool. The show focuses on Silver Team, with John 117, the Master Chief.
Hold your position.
Kai 125.
I'll retrieve the object and follow in the Condor.
I'll fly with you.
Vanek 134. And Riz 028. Each of them in their Mjolnir armour, with its HUD and shields. They look great and sound great. And we get to see warthogs doing their thing.
Press! On it!
Dropships, with Pelicans and Silver Team's Condor. The patrol ship Gladius.
Open the artillery bay. Bring us around 90 degrees.
Yes,
Prepare
sir.
to fire.
Man, what a gorgeous piece of design. Number 3. The locations. I love the ship interiors. Nice look, very Halo. The city on Planet Reach and the UNSC Fleetcom headquarters. With the hangar and barracks, again, it's a nice look and very Halo. Halsey's labs and testing rooms, with their UNSC appropriate propaganda.
Okay, John.
The Reach for Life project on Eridanus 2, and the excavation site there make for a great location. And the temple for the final fight scene is a classic. All of which leads us to number 4, the battles. The Covenant, the UNSC, the locations, the scenes, the scale, the tactics, the action. The fight in episode 1 is fine, a good introduction to everything. Then the next combat at the excavation site is a really good scale. This fight is awesome. We see Marines and Spartans taking it to the Covenant. Very Halo.
Chief! It's at least half a click straight away before you can take the turn up the hill. You've been running right at him. On me!
Lord Banshee! Keep down!
We get a Warthog hijack into a drive the Warthog to escape scene.
Mind if I try? Captain, I'm moving upslope to the landing zone.
And a boss encounter. And man, I loved seeing the Pioneer exploding. I'm a simple man. I like comfortable shoes, breakfast food, and watching spaceships go. And the series ends with the temple fight, which is again fine. Mostly I loved the temple's design as a Halo combat area. These battles could each be a combat encounter in a Halo game without changing a thing. And the people making this show obviously put real effort into that, which leads us to number 5, the fan service. They give us some good fan service throughout, such as when Silver Team has some casual banter when talking about grunts.
Oh, the Covenant have another word for it. What is it again? Repos. Oh yeah, that's it. Repos. Repos.
Correct.
How do you know that?
Well, that's what they say when we turn it on them. Though I guess it could just mean shit. Please don't kill me.
Also correct.
Have you ever heard a grunt beg for his life?
Pathetic.
Kind of funny, actually.
Grunts are funny, and has some fan service talk about the weapons.
As soon as the needles hit the target, they super combine and bam! All you see is a big pink mist of blood and evaporating body fluids.
Massive damage.
I know what a needler is, Kai.
And needlers are cool. The voice actor for Cortana is Jen Taylor, who voiced her in the games, and that is lovely to hear.
Hello, Master Chief. I'm Cortana.
Looks like you.
Kind of you to say. I'm designed to look familiar. My voice and accent to be pleasant. I'm your built-in navigator, battle
How does it
strategist.
work?
They include a bunch of scenes in first person, with the helmet's HUD, for that video game styled fan service goodness. The sound design in particular is beautifully done, to play to fans of the games. The glassing of a planet is a nice inclusion.
Orbital defenses were wiped out immediately. Then 3 more Covenant fleets appeared in formation above the equatorial zone. Talmud fell first. This is, or was, the city of Agade. God rest their souls. The search for survivors has begun.
And of course, they have a gondola scene. I straight up laughed when I saw it, just pure joy. I know this scene is more like something from a Harry Potter film, but I loved it. And the way they hide their hand to the last second, and then bam, it's a gondola. It shows real love for and attention to the source material, making sure to include a gondola as a mode of transport. A+. And this is among the many other examples of making things look, sound, and play out like something within the Halo universe. Number 6, the casting. I think they did a great job with the casting. Basically every character fits like a glove. With special mention to the Master Chief, John 117, played by Pablo Schreiber. It's a tough job casting the role of a TV series Master Chief, but they made a great choice here.
You're my captain. You've always been there for me. I need to know the truth. Sir. Cortana,
Yes, Chief. I'm still with you.
I'm gonna need you now.
Kai 125, played by Kate Kennedy, who does a great job of making me care very quickly about her story.
Whole lives, all we've seen is targets and missions, but now things I'm seeing, John. And the more they're in me, the more it makes me want to... I don't know. Do you have the words for this?
A beautiful performance.
What's my real name?
Kai, you are not thinking clearly. This ship is
Tell
about
me
to crash.
my name.
Let's turn this around. We can even get into the pod. We can discuss...
Enough! Who am I?
Dr. Catherine Halsey, played by Natasha McElhone, another lovely piece of casting. She is a great choice, walking the line between sympathetic and psychopathic with a menacing grace.
I want you to secure and protect Master Chief from anyone who actively threatens his life, whatever the circumstances.
Engage friendlies, ma'am?
If they go after Chief, they're not friendlies. Correct, Dr. Halsey?
Correct.
What about John? Can't just replace his mind. We are talking about a person.
John is much more than a person. He is a Spartan.
Captain Jacob Keyes, played by Danny Sapani. He does a great job of selling the guilt and other emotions of the non-psychopath's take on the choices that were made for the greater good when creating and working with the Spartans.
Great.
We're in a war, Miranda. The future of humanity.
What's the point in saving humanity if we're gonna give up our own?
Sometimes you have to make hard choices to get good results. Your concerns are my concerns. Let's get this artifact home. I will look into this personally. Promise you.
Miranda Keyes, played by Olive Gray. She provides some standard humanity. I think she plays the most relatable, good, normal person that we see in the main cast, and she plays it well.
I wanted you to hear it from me.
What, and you're okay with this?
It's not about being okay.
No, it's about keeping the deuterium flowing regardless of the cost.
It is not that simple.
It is that simple. It's an Article 72. We're murdering a teenage girl. I'm complicit.
Cortana, played by Jen Taylor. They give us the voice actor of the original Cortana, and it's lovely to hear her. She is good at her job, she knows Cortana, and so she brings that quick, easy humour and gentle badassness that we know and love into the role.
Doctor, he must not be aware what I'm capable of. On and off the field of battle,
Thank you, Cortana.
Oh. Well, it was a pleasure to meet you, Master Chief. I'll speak to you soon, I guess. Can I just say that I'm proud of Kai for standing up for herself. Studies show a little pushback is healthy in any working relationship.
Cortana.
Yes, Chief?
I need you to do me a favor.
Anything.
Stop talking. Can't hear myself think.
Well, I can, and you're not missing much.
And Aiden, played by Ryan McParland. He really sells his role as Halsey's creepy, loyal assistant. Completely devoted, a genuine fanatic, and just so creepy it makes my skin crawl. Which is great work on his part.
Yes, Mom. Okay.
The artifact stays with me! No! The artifact stays with me!
I'm afraid we'll need you awake. But this will keep your body still.
Will it hurt?
Oh, yes.
To be clear, everyone does a great job, but these actors straight up become their characters. And I thoroughly enjoyed the writing for each of them. In particular, there are several arcs that I just loved. So, number 7, John's arc. He's the Master Chief, a badass fighting machine, and the natural-born leader of the Spartans. He's the big brother Spartan.
Chief.
We've been fighting together since we were kids, Chief. Whatever you do, we trust you.
We see glimpses of the Spartans' upbringing in various scenes, and we see John discovering parts of his life before Spartan boot camp through relic-induced flashbacks. He takes sympathy on the young Quan Ha, leading him to his old friend and would-be Spartan, Soren. This and the investigation of the relic lead to him removing the pellet implant that suppresses his emotions, and Master Chief realises life is worth protecting. Making the first time we see regular people living their life on Reach be the first time Master Chief sees it without his pellet is a great piece of writing and directing.
Chief, based on the readings from your limbic system, this is a new experience for you. Let me help you.
We see him meet Cortana, which is cool.
I'll be working with Master Chief to provide logistical and tactical support for Silver Team.
No, I didn't summon you.
Summon me?
AI off.
I'm introducing myself to the rest of the team.
Go disappear!
I look forward to working with you all.
New AI.
The investigation into the relic leads to the discovery of a second larger relic. But John is also discovering his past and just how evil Halsey is. When John remembers how he was first abducted, he goes full rage mode, to where Cortana has to disable him to save Dr. Halsey.
You kidnapped me. You replaced me with something.
Shutting down neural bridge.
And there's a scene where we see John getting on with the prisoner, McKee, which at first seems a bit out of place. But this is importantly where Cortana realises life might be worth protecting. Like, that scene wasn't anywhere near as big a deal for Master Chief's character as it was for Cortana's. And from that perspective, it is well placed. We see John and Cortana learning to trust each other and work together. The part where Cortana decides John's humanity is important, and she betrays Halsey to save the Master Chief.
Chief?
Not now.
What?
I know you don't want to talk to me, but it's important.
Go away!
Who are you talking to?
Chief, listen to me!
No one.
20 meters.
Stop!
And then John realising that he's going to need Cortana if he's going to reacquire the relics.
Cortana,
Yes, Chief. I'm still with you.
I'm gonna need you now.
Both got strong reactions from me. And we see John as he is drawn towards the Halo, which is interesting, a fine plotline for your TV show, I guess. But it's the arc for his character, which is just excellent. I'm excited to see it going forward.
John? Is that you?
Number 8. Kai's arc. I love her story arc so much. She is the little sister Spartan, watching her brother discover life and trying to keep up.
Still no contact, and his beacon is turned off.
He's gonna come back. He wouldn't just leave us.
Chief's always got a plan.
Kai, Bannock.
After realising that John has taken out his pellet, Kai decides to do the same. Kai taking out her pellet got me so hype. I can't wait to see her discover herself. Or, suffer horribly. Either way, I am here for it. I was loving her character and her journey. The pink hair scene is one of the standout scenes of the show. And it's cool to see the other characters react to it. Miranda seems rightly concerned, as she nicely highlights one of the main themes running through the show.
She's convinced there's something out there just beyond our reach. Kai, your act of rebellion could just be a glitch. But if I know Dr. Halsey, she doesn't tolerate glitches.
And John gets immediately protective of Kai, like he is scared. to the point of getting straight up mad at her for risking herself like that.
Do you have the words for this?
I can't clear you for combat, Kai.
Why?
You're distracted.
I'm awake.
You're a danger to yourself and to others.
Chief, I haven't forgotten how to fight.
You're grounded, Kai. Report back to Dr. Key's ship and don't step off until we get back to Reach.
Yes, sir.
As we see Kai just brimming with emotion. And John is feeling it too, he's just hidden it a little better. And in the end, when Halsey does finally notice the glitch and sets Riz and Vanek on her, Kai gets mad. It's pretty damn badass. She goes for Halsey mad as hell and slightly crashes a spaceship.
What's my real name?
Kai, you are not thinking clearly. This ship is
Tell
about
me
to crash.
my name.
Let's turn this around. We can even get into the pod. We can discuss.
Enough!
Thankfully she survives. Like with their Mjolnir armour on, Spartans are pretty hard to kill. So Kai surviving is fine. But still glad though, because she's awesome. And I look forward to seeing where they take her character. Number 9. Halsey's arc. Halsey is a driven, genius sociopath, whose life goal is the creation of the Spartans as an unstoppable martial force, with which to bring order to humanity's chaos.
John is much more than a person. He is a Spartan. For his own safety and for ours, John doesn't feel as we do. Hormonal pellets have suppressed his emotions. John was enhanced and trained for one purpose: to fight for us.
It is her only real drive, and she manipulates everyone around her towards achieving it.
But to assuage any doubt, Admiral Parangoski and I have devised an insurance plan for the future.
So we're clear, you're on board with Halsey's program?
I think the case of Master Chief provides an opportunity for a limited trial of the system, yes.
Good. I'll leave it to you to manage the technical hurdles.
She has her lab assistant and loyal cultish follower, Aiden. And boy is he creepy. He really sells his obsession and loyalty. And he brings a certain unsettling air to everything that Halsey is doing.
Did you get a good look?
I believe so.
He's everything that Halsey would be if she wasn't so dangerously charming.
You have the most beautiful brain. Soon, you will be part of something bigger. And better.
After John's disobedience, we see them obviously scared of what could happen if John has his memories back. This prompts her to move on to the next stage of her plan, getting Cortana online and in place to take control of John's body, only holding back because she needs John to study the newly discovered artifact. We see Cortana's first emergence, going from a legal flash clone to dead lady to AI, is stunning and chilling.
When the game is over, the king and the pawn go back into the same box.
As she talks to the AI, admiring her own genius. She obviously loves her creations, like a psychopath, but she does.
It is so good to finally meet you.
We see this smile a lot. Every time she manipulates someone or encounters a piece of technology that impresses her, she has this big, beautiful, unsettling smile. It happens enough that I started to laugh whenever it showed up. Halsey smiling is like the whimsical kids movie Wow. Every time. Just all the whimsy.
Cortana?
Dr. Halsey.
You found me.
So much whimsy.
I think it's wonderful.
Her actions finally land her in trouble, given how illegal much of what she did was. And so she manipulates her way into making an escape. Her loyal follower dies because of her, which seems like exactly what he deserves. But Halsey escapes. I like the twist of it being another Halsey clone getting caught. A good non-Deus Ex Machina escape plan.
Still arrest you. The package is secure. Aren't you listening to me? We still have options.
You've all been trained for this eventuality.
And Aiden is immediately replaced with a new expendable loyalist.
Dr. Halsey, I'm to take you to the space tether. There's a ship leaving soon.
A very interesting character, and I'm very much looking forward to her exploits going forward. So finally, number 10, The Potential. This was a great series, and it has some real potential to keep being a great Halo TV series. I'm really looking forward to another season. Blue Sky thinking I would love to see the Fall of Reach be Season 2. Then next, give me Season 3 as Halo Combat Evolved. Just a season of the whole plot of the first game. We'll see though. It's an alternate timeline with its own characters, so who knows. Still, overall, great. Loved it. More please. Many more seasons. Maybe a movie. That'd be great. Thanks.